themselves a lot of tools better this time for Tundra. Nearly every hero has a stun. I mean, Naga has the Song of the Siren, so they have a lot more control this game than last game, where it was just
And
the roar.
snare. And snare.
And yeah, but that I don't. You can still use stuff while you're ensnared. Like K1 can just run away.
But you cancel TPs, you know. That's the important
That
one.
is true. You cancel TPs at the very least. Silver Edge on Monkey maybe this game could be a tool against the Abaddon Burrow time. If you get like a Scythe of Ice on one hero and then you hit him with the
that could be a good idea.
Silver.
Could be a good idea for sure.
K1, he got chased by a little bit of a 9 Monkey there. It's going to be Bounty Rune fights. And who's going to get the brunt of him? It looks like another 2-for-2 trade. They're interesting lanes this time around. Even the mid matchup seems like a very kill potential lane.
This is a terrible lane for Ember. He's not gonna have fun, I tell you.
So you're thinking mid lane the most interesting to watch? Or is there a different one?
Yeah, you're gonna see how the monkey whoops his ass.
Well, that's not very nice, but we'll see what 9 can bring. He's going for the Orb of Corrosion build against I mean, that's what you mostly tend to see. There's some issues on the Radiant side. 4 of them DC, the only one still hanging around Stinger.
But this matchup wasn't so bad before, you know, when you could like go behind and just farm the. Remember there was I don't remember which patch was it where whenever Ember plays against Monkey, they would just go behind the tower and farm and avoid the lane, but you can't do that anymore. So now it's pretty difficult. Like you have to just hope that you use your Flame Guard, push out the wave, get as much CS as you can, control runes, and just play for the rotations. You know, there's not much you can do in this lane. It's pretty tough.
Well, let's hope that there are not going to be any issues this game. Bottom lane, it's a nice bunch of magic happening right there. That explosion looks kind of wild. And I think that lane is going to have a lot of harassment between the two sides.
Stick, magic stick. That's why K1 has a magic stick at level 1.
Yeah, 33 as well.
They both have magic sticks on Silencer, Abaddon.
About 33.
Actually,
four
of them. Yeah, 4 of them have wand and sticks. Right.
Yeah, bottom lane is probably going to be a lot of harass, possibly the most kills, I would assume.
And, so top lane's what, the boring? Top lane's the boring lane, the creep shenanigan lane.
Yeah, I mean, Lesh doesn't really become a big threat to Naga until he gets like level 6. False Nova spam. As an off-lane Lesh, would you just go for the Bloodstone Rush?
Yeah. Well, what else can you do with this hero? This hero is a core. No matter what lane you go with this hero, you're gonna be a core. You're a win condition, sort of. You're
Get a
greedy
shard.
Hero.
I love the shard on Lesh. I think it's so undervalued by so many people.
The shard is great, but you don't get it too early though. I feel like you get it. You have to put it somewhere in between your build, but not first.
Yeah, not first item, but slightly faster because a lot of high ground pushes and defenses or Roche fights. If you have a shard, they're so much harder for the enemy. Bottom lane, so much damage already. Bully, but it pushes out the lane.
I mean, I would say that the Snap and the Beast has more kill potential because of the stun. Like the Silencer, Abaddon, they're just trying to, you know, chill in the lane, harass and farm creeps. But the Beastmaster and Snap should always be trying to kill the Abaddon or the Silencer.
Okay, one doesn't really care. He's just standing over with the Aphotic Shield. Once he gets a couple of levels, it's going to be actually hard to kill him. Cooldown reduction on Aphotic Shield as long as he has mana. Even though their damage output would be higher, they'll also take a lot more damage in. So it's a weird trade-off.
Yeah, top lane. The lane, I'm not sure if it's top lane or jungle lane or whatever lane it is, you know. They just keep messing with the creeps, dragging away. Now Lash is level 3, so he has put 2 points in the split off. Like the more levels that they get, it's gonna be harder for the Naga. You know? The lane is just gonna get harder and harder the more levels the Lash gets. So, right. Actually, not the
Okay.
hero that I.
Value
Okay,
right
the Ember.
there. Oh, Ember's so good against Monkey. Oh.
How does the Ember kill a monkey? How? It's like the Dragon Knight killing a Timbersaw, you know.
It happens every once in a while. Dark Maga is a good mid
What do
lane.
you mean it happens? What do
Hey,
you mean it happens?
it happened
It doesn't
previously
happen.
during the DPC as well, the DK versus Timber. So I think previously I was watching a little bit of that matchup in mid, and it was very close. 9 plays aggressively, got some tower hits on him, and did barely get them. Like, this is the second time he almost died. Speaking of almost dying, bottom lane is starting to struggle against the level 3 Snap Beastmaster. But 9 still has a lot more last hits than Dark Mago. Even with that
that's
death.
normal, you know. But the kill is given Ember a huge sigh of relief in this lane. And bot lane, like they're running out of regen, you know. Like, I feel like sometimes when the laning phase becomes all about the regen, the support players needs to know when you should die and go back to base refill and bring back regen to the lane and help the carry. I think it's very, very important to know when you should feed in the lane so you can do that.
Such a painful thing to say as a boss 5 player.
I mean, it's true. You need to know when you should die in the lane so you will help the carry.
It makes sense, but I don't want to.
Fuck, don't play support then. Play a carry.
I like my Winter Wyvern support. aka I'm the carry now.
Okay, that's not the worst kind of death, you know. I think he kind of wants to die, like, to be honest. Like, so he's going back. He's gonna bring back regen, and he's gonna come back full mana. And Snapfire is going to want to die too, right? Like, what is he going? Okay, no. I thought he's going to suicide, you know, because he has no mana. But nope. He places a ward.
Actually, Stinger TP's mid to recharge bottle.
Oh no, refill bottle. So it was Dark Mago. I need a refill.
Oh, top lane snaking taken down. They're chasing in for Sacred. Does have the split earth stun. Doesn't connect it onto Skeeter, but the illusions are at least gone. And Schofield with the blocks should keep Sacred alive. And yeah, he's just gonna walk back to base. But they got a kill. Problem is, Naga is having a really good time. 9, even with that death, he's almost got double the last hits of Dark Mago. Luckily enough, First Blood does give a lot of money.
Yeah, and our dear friend Silencer is back bot. He's faring a tangle. But 33 is able to get the pull off. So this
Top
is
side,
gonna mean that they're gonna
close.
Close. But not close enough.
Now bottom lane, stun onto Stinger. They're charging forward.
Yeah, Ember's TPing bot.
Oh, that's pretty big. Dark Mago's got a double damage rune as well. They find Stinger, but there should be a double kill in response. Dark Mago finds Saxa. Courier gets sniped, so K1 has to wait a little bit longer for his phase boots. But he's marked up that he wants to rush that Radiance. And honestly, he's having a pretty good lane. Even though it looked a bit rough on the... for his end, now that he has some decent mana regen, he's got infused raindrops as well. He should be able to survive almost level 6. Don't think they can really punish him that much in the lane.
No, mid lane, Silencer's tipping in. Just for a bottle refill, I guess.
Yeah, Sax says also
they're
here
going
could be
in?
stunned. Dark Mago, mistakes have been made.
Okay. Okay. Probably not a good idea to run into the monkey there.
Yeah, overconfidence is a sin in this case.
Yeah, overconfidence is like probably what killed the monkey initially when he died to the Ember for First Blood. And now Ember's just returning that favor, you know?
9 top net worth, but K1 is close on his heels. And Radiance should be a nice timing. Honestly, it's like Tundra are 1k ahead, but it's not looking too shabby here for East Coast at all either. They get another kill, 33 taken down. Dark Mago again with a TP towards the bottom lane, making sure that K1 has the best lane possible. Finger doesn't have a point in Glaives of Wisdom though, so no free int. Sadness.
It's okay. He's not the carry. Abaddon's the carry.
Oh, Schofield. He wanted to interrupt the Observer was getting taken down, and he feeds a kill to Nine, who's got that haste rune, charging in for more. Sacred needs to be a bit careful. Nine still has Jingu Mastery stacks. And he's also going to chase in the tree line. Skeeter as well. The route onto Sacred. He's not level 6 yet, so the damage is not immense. Nine's haste has ended, but Nine is so aggressive for blood. He's also opening up the map for his own safe laner in that scenario. Actually, Schofield finds himself a catch on Skeeter, but the illusions make it a bit more problematic. Look how little damage he gets out. He's going to get arrowed as well. Skeeter staying at range. The root comes in. Schofield's taken down. Oh, that one hurts. That one
raindrop
really
saving lives, man. That's why you always get a raindrop value item.
Nastiness. Nine's now in the bottom lane. Tree gets cut. Well done by K1. Spots out where Nine is hiding, but they have a Hawk behind the tower. Roar onto K1. Borrow time has been already used. K1 needs some help. He's going to run the opposite direction so that one of the two could possibly get out, but even Silencer needs to be careful now. A brawly game.
Goes here now, but it's a little too late. I am still like the top net worth, but the Ember is way richer than he should be right now. So he's having like a decent game. Monkey's going for he's actually going for a diffuser first. So we saw the diffuser against the Abaddon the last game. The Naga got a diffuser.
Okay.
And meanwhile, Sacred gets a kill on the Naga.
Yeah, Pulse Nova it's really good against Naga.
Yeah, that's why I was quite puzzled, you know, when Lash was picked early and you still picked Naga into it, you know.
That's one of the best illusion counters in the game. Good old Lash. He's also got a nice stack so that they can possibly get some neutral items for Beast Coast. Completely out of mana, which is the downside.
Yep, tier 1 tower down. Abaddon's here to claim the bounty for that, so puts him a lot closer to Vince, and they find
snaking. And one more leap. Won't even use it. Knows he's dead. 7 eye shards. Might have actually forced. No, it's still 2 fire remnants left. There was no chance that he'd get out there unless the TP would come in and response.
So I was talking about the diffusal on the Monkey King. When you asked me about, okay, what should the monkey buy, you know, before the game started, I said Echo Saber. But now that I see what he's doing, I feel like this is probably a better idea. Alright, stun into Kiss.
Snowball save. Actually, he ends the snowball save a little bit too soon, possibly, but Nine is going to get killed in response. And that is a big one. Snaking will be able to get out because Dark Mago is not going to hunt, but yep. That's not something that you can permit to happen right now on 9.
Not a worthy trade, for sure.
Dark Mago is such a good Ember. Dodging every spell possible with the Sleight of Fist.
They have to try to figure out... Yeah, they have to try to figure out how they can open up the bot part of the map, you know. Like, Beast Coast is really, really comfortable with the situation that they're in right now. Like, K1's like free farming top, he gets a kill. Monkey's
K1
here.
Getting jumped. He's got borrowed time. And Schofield's got an Ice Shards block as well. He's just trying to soak attacks.
Okay. Right. I mean, he saved the carry. That's all that matters.
I guess so.
How he does it is not important.
That looks very weird. I guess he didn't anticipate that much damage to come out.
Yeah, he probably felt like he could have tanked one more right click. Yeah, but all things considered, I think things are still looking good for Beast Coast despite Tundra having this like 2k lead. I think they have a global silence pop.
onto
Monkey's in
9.
trouble again.
Yeah, Monkey's a very weak hero in the early game. That's why Acro Saber is so nice, because it gives you a little bit of strength. Diffusal Blade,
Yeah.
you're still going to be really weak. And another double
And
kill coming in.
not to mention, it's just so much value with the Echo Saber because you're splitting it for BKB and potentially a Mage Slayer, which are all good items.
Yeah. Especially against an Ember and Lash, because you're going to need a Mage Slayer this game against Lash. Naga's probably going to build it at one point on Skeeter as well, because it's so much high value. They have primarily magic damage for the most part, like the entire game. There's going to be a brief amount of time where Abaddon does also physical damage, but it's going to be magic damage all the time. There's a huge Ancient stack as well getting scouted out by beastcoast. That is a bit scary here. Tundra going in onto Stinger. He doesn't really have a way out. 33's got the roar. He actually cuts the tree of 9 by accident with the wild axes, but Stinger's still going to fall. And that honestly, they should just immediately clear that stack before it gets stolen.
Yeah, that's a lot of space, the silencer created. I mean, the kill doesn't really feel like it's worth it when they committed so much time and they have to use an ulti. Now they're running back to quickly clear the stack, but I feel like Beast Coast, they see it, I feel like they should just bring the Ember over and try to contest this with the Lash. Lash has mech. He's really, really fat.
Yeah, it's actually a Guardian Greaves Lash, not the Bloodstone Rush.
Yep, they're smoking up first. Oh no, they might be late for this, like waiting for the smoke.
The big creeps are still there. And that's where the real gold is. And they're gonna go in. 33 is silenced up. Split Earth stun connects. 33 is dead. They also cut the tree that 9 jumped on. That's gonna be a kill number 2. And the last, yeah, it's just 4 big creeps that they need to finish up. That's what, 200 gold per creep? How much is it exactly? No, never mind. I'm blind. 80 gold per creep. So that's 300 gold?
320 gold.
Easy 320 gold added in, stolen away from Tundra. Their net worth advantage has dwindled significantly. And honestly, Skeeter is nowhere where he wants to be. Dark Mago is top net worth of the game with K1 right on his heels. He's done with the Radiance 15 minutes in. This is a really good timing.
Yeah, you would not expect the Ember to be top net worth against a Monkey King mid, man. There's no way you expected that to happen. This is just really, really surprising, given the circumstances and given the matchup. And right now, K1, he might be playing a little too cocky. He's so far up.
He still has borrowed time. Pops it a little bit preemptively. Schofield is here. Song of the Sign. He tries to go for the same play on Skeeter. iShard's block keeps him away, Schofield. And just snowball to the creeps if need be. But they might actually want to go back in. The Sacred has joined. Stinger's here as well. They've got Global Silence. And even Dark Mago could have rotated from the jungle pretty quickly. So they're terrified currently of how Beast Coast is playing.
Yeah, you were saying about the mech on the Lash, right? Like, do you actually like it more over the Bloodstone in this situation?
I mean, Bloodstone makes sense because you're up against Naga, but on the other hand, having that Dispel is also kind of useful against the root being held in place. It helps your teammates a lot more. Maybe you could go for Bloodstone afterwards.
You can consider going for. I mean, I guess maybe would you buy a shard? I'm thinking. If you get a Grease,
I prefer the shard, but that's just me. I really like shard.
And Dark Mago is back again. He has Arcane Rune. He's just constantly up their faces, pressuring them.
It's not a pipe game, right, for the Radiant. There's just very minimal magic damage.
It's a Wraith pack game, if you ask me. Monkey King, Beastmaster, Naga.
Yeah, Crimson Guard's also not really what you want to build on the Lash. Blink Shard, BKB, I guess. Something along those lines. Good does well against the Naga, because even if the Naga sees it, like all of his illusions need to stay out of that area. You have 2 of those growing Split Earths inside of Wukong's command as well. Can be very problematic for the Monkey to even stand his ground. I'm curious what Sacred's going to build next. I think Blink's also a good one to get the initiation. That's something that they are not the strongest with at this point.
I don't really feel like they need him to get Blink though. Like I feel like the initiation is the Ember and Tuss. That's their job, and the Les just has to like make sure he tanks up.
True, but Ember, I mean, with BKB, a lot better, but needs to be careful. They're going to go into the Roche pit. There is a song in 35. This is interesting. The kisses in the pit, that's a lot of damage. This could be a very big mistake. Snowball save comes out. The roar on Sacred. He's already dead. Global silence. They just need to run away. This can be a great steal coming out from Tundra. And Stinger's even going to get smacked by the big black dragon. Into the pit they go. They can secure that one. Easy peasy, it seems. 50 seconds for Song, but are they going to go for the steal here? It's a little bit too late. Roshan has been picked up. Skeeter's got the Aegis. Nine's hunting for more. This might have been a drastic mistake from Beast Coast, because Schofield's going to be a third one down, and that is a turnaround and then some for Tundra.
Yeah, they were not quick enough, with the rush, just a little bit too slow, probably overestimating how much damage they can do to Roche. But without the Deso, without any minus armor or any other spells that do kill Roche quickly, they just don't do it fast enough, And just excellent placement by Saksa. It's just easy, everybody's just camping up on the Roche pit.
Saksa is so farmed. He's got almost a full Guardian Greaves himself. They have an extra core at this point on Tundra.
Extra? Additional.
Extra.
He's not extra, he's an additional core.
No, extra. Okay, an additional core then. Sorry, my terminology was off. Okay, Winter.
Extra would mean that he's not needed.
Schofield is going to get jumped. And yeah, right now, obviously, with the Aegis, they feel pretty powerful. They've got the Manta on the Naga. He's going for the Heart next. Is going to have it done at a pretty quick pace.
Yeah, it's a very, very big change in terms of the momentum right now. Beast Coast has to go back to farm mode and chill a couple of minutes until the Aegis expires. Finish a couple more items, get the Manta. I mean, it's gonna be a long-ass game right now. Abaddon against Naga. The Rune of Illusion.
Oh, there we go. How can they? I mean, when it comes to high ground defense, at least Sacred should have a shard by then.
Oh, he cut his tree again accidentally. Happened again.
Nine's having the worst time. K1 is actually having a slightly worse one. Song of the Siren comes out, but it's too late. Border time got popped, and that is a very sad little K1. He's struggling the same way as his counterpart Skeeter did in previous game. Border time and you can't get out.
And this is not looking good, the game just changed so much. Oh my god, two-man cookie just by random.
Oh, no, that's by design. Sax as a beast. In onto Sacred they go. Takes a lot of damage there. On the side, Dark Mago gets killed off by the Monkey King. And Stinger's trying to run away, but Sax is chasing him down. Stinger through the trees. He knows exactly where he's lying away. Hits him with the level 1 Lil Shredder. And okay, he takes that kill instead of giving. Well, Nine jumped away immediately after. Saxa wanted to give it.
I take back long ass game. Maybe it's gonna be just a fast game.
K1 running forward, does have borrowed time, but even if he pops it, Schofield with the jump onto Saxa, they can just Song of the Siren and go back in. Skeeter still has an Aegis. They jump in 2v5, thinking it will do anything. They've got Saxa still alive. Guardian Greaves are about to be
What happened? They went from taking Roche like 3 minutes ago to losing Rex 3 minutes later? Damn, that's a big
Tundra
swing.
effect. One mistake cost them the game. Well, not yet, but it's starting to look really rough. Dark Mago has dropped from top net worth to bottom of the regular ones because Sacred's just really poor. Saxa, even Snaking is getting a lot of harm. He's going for the pipe on Snaking. So someone's building up that pipe for Tundra, which they have to deal with just mainly magic damage this game anyway.
Yeah, they have the pipe, they have the mech on both the supports. Beastmaster went for full aura build. They have what, double BKB upright on Beast and Monkey King soon. I mean, Naga has heart.
Okay, global silence used. Skeeter with the song in return, but the BKB 33 is dropping low. He's silenced up, can't get the roar off. But the song doesn't keep him alive. No, the dot is too much. K1 charging him for more. Skeeter's actually in trouble. 18 seconds until his ages expire, so they kind of want to not kill him.
The Radiance is killing him. Turn off the Radiance.
He turned off the Radiance. Oh, K1. He's keeping him low. This is actually so BM. He's trying to suicide by the Ancient Skeeter. It's 1 more second. He's going to get taken down. This is so well played by Beast Coast. Oh, just running with him the entire time. I love the fact that you turn off the
feel like they could have
as well.
just killed him in the jungle and they can kill him again anyway, but instead of just letting him run for like 10 seconds.
It is at least a good turnaround play. Global Silence is still very strong. It gives them some extra time to farm up. K1, he's going for the Basher. Chivas is going to be a really nice tool as well, though not something I'd immediately expect on an Abaddon.
Shiva and overwhelming Blink. Wait, he's not buying Blink?
Look what Skeeter's queuing up. He knows.
Yeah, after that fight, he would have actually saved the Beastmaster if he had the shard. And maybe they would have been able to fight if the Beast didn't die. I feel like the shot is actually really good, you know, like you shouldn't wait till the Roshan gives you the shot. Sometimes it's just good to get the shot.
It's a 40% heal. Max HP heal.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Oh. Well, didn't that used to be the Ags? Then, like, I think it was like 10% HP heal. Oh, 33 wanted to roar. They find an Ancient Thunderhide. At least 250.
Almost a hero kill.
I mean, it's about the same as one of the supports. I say that, but these supports are farmed. Sacred Kaya Sanj. Dark Mago's going also for the Kaya. Not really building like the most impactful items. K1 does have himself the Vanguard, which should help significantly. Doesn't want to pop his borrowed time because, of course, Song of the Siren is a tool. But in response, they're going to go in onto Skeeter. Global Silence gets used. He already used the Manta, so they know he has no way out of that silence currently. Wukong was dropped in the middle of the team fight. They need to be careful. Dark Mago still has his BKB available, but no more Fire Remnants at the ready. They are pretty sustainable. And the snowball chase onto 9 into Narnia. He goes. He jumps all the way to safety. No one has died in that fight.
Alright, here comes the Kissers.
They're charging for more. Still has the song. Fingers out of range. My god. Like, how many ultis were just used? 3 Fire Remnants were used. Global Silence. 4 times didn't even get popped. This is Wukong's command. Ran ulti, and no one died.
Yeah, because nobody has Blink. Nobody can initiate.
Actually, nobody has Blink?
No.
But Tusk even went for 4 staff. That's
everybody has like a lot of defensive items.
Well, Sacred has queued up the Blink after his Kaya Sanj. So that should help at least with initiation. Tusk is also going for his Blink, and later down the lineup, obviously K1 should as well, but Song of the Siren happens in the bottom lane. Mass TP's coming in as well from the side of Beast Coast. They don't have that Global Silence for 40 seconds. Can they even kill off K1 once here? He's going to run away. Snowball in aggressively on the opposing side by Schofield. Gets the dust off on multiple enemies. Schofield in trouble. Will be found out, but Saxa would be a nice counter kill if they can get it. BKB popped. Saxa is still alive. the Guardian Greaves won't keep him alive for long enough. And now the Invis has worn off, they spot them all out. It's a 1-for-1 support for support trade, and that's all.
So
Not
they
too
use
bad
what?
for beastcoast.
They use song to. Alright.
This
There's
could
another
be big, though.
initiation.
Arrow lands. He just was 1 second off global silence as well.
Yeah, so the only ulti they use is Song, and they use the Monkey Arena now, Ring.
And BKB
Hey,
from Ember was also used, so that's a big one.
Yeah. Roche is up, so I mean, I don't know if they actually scouted the Roche. Somebody has to go
9.
and check it.
And actually almost a Scotty. That's pretty neat, especially with the Wugongs. And the fact that he then has a lot of stats. Snowball in, chase on to snaking. He still has 3 leaps. They need to posture around Roche. And look at these Naga illusions. He's sending an illusion per lane right in front of their tier 3 towers.
Yeah, and they have a Hawk on the Roche, so they know what's happening. They're cutting out the waves, they're making sure all the creeps are going towards the Radiant base. Everything. Song is 20 seconds, so I think they should wait for that to come online. Yeah, but as long as the game keeps going on, all these 3 cores, the Naga, Monkey, and the Beast, I feel like they're just gonna outscale the Ember, Lash, and the Abaddon. Like the Monkey especially, he's gonna do really well against all their heroes.
They're 10k ahead, but at this point, K1 is starting to become really scary. He's got the full Abyssal Blade done. Next item, Shivas and BKB. He's not going for the blink on the Abaddon, which is
that's strange.
surprising.
I feel like he needs to blink in and jump towards the backlines. You want to kill the Snapfire right away so she can't use her ultimate properly. And without blink, I just feel like it's difficult to do that. Like you're just like an immobile frontline tank.
Oh,
2-man
two-man bound
stun.
strike. That's a big one. Can they get the kill? Dark Market pops the BK1. If his borrow time gets popped in response, but 9, he needs to run away. Song of the Siren, they're going to back off.
Oh, the heal.
They're going to reinitiate. Yeah. That shard is doing a lot of work here. Wukong's command. Mortimer's Kisses comes out. K1 needs help. He does have the mantle, but he cannot get out of the stun. And they will lose the Abaddon. Chasing for more. Schofield should be a possible next. He's going to try and keep them distracted for as much as he possibly can, but that's not for long. If they find 2 kills, and you mentioned it previously, Roshan is up. A free shard to be gained. Who would you give it to in the case of Tundra?
Monkey King?
Beastmaster is also kind of nice, though.
Yeah, Beastmaster or Monkey King. I guess Beastmaster.
I mean, you
I like
wouldn't
the-
give it to Marana.
No, I like the Monkey King shot though. I feel like it's quite underrated. It's pretty useful. Like in the team fights, you just jump in, you stun somebody, then you fly in right away. You jump in.
It's also a good escape.
I mean, he
Good
got it. They
jumps
gave it.
and
They gave it to the
routing.
monkey.
Well,
he's just nice,
Sacred. Sacred knows what's up. It's high ground defense time. Next item, shard. You can't get it for free from Roche, so then just buy K1 TP's under ward vision in the trees and takes a bunch of damage. They're actually going to go back in, and Schofield is very aggressive on his moves. They actually stun up 9 on the side. Can they kill off the monkey? Pops the BKB. Gets interrupted by the bash from K1, who's going to turn his attention to 33. But another BKB usage comes out. K1 still has his borrow time available. A roar onto Dark Mago, which is going to end. Saksa on the side will be snowballed upon. They lose Stinger on one side. 9 is still alive and kicking. Somehow gets the TP back to safety, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. It's remarkable how well Tundra play this. Like, the team fight does not start out well in their favor, but they've got so many tools to get out. They've got Beastmaster with Boots of Bearing and Ogre Seal Totem. You've got, obviously, the Monkey now with the Shard, so he can jump away. Song of the Siren, the 4-staff on the Marana with the triple leaps. It's hard to lock him down.
Yeah, you need to be able to weave in and out of the battlefield and just make a decision based on the vision that you have from Beastmaster and try to decide whether you should fight or not, within that 1 or 2 seconds. That's why high-level Dota is just really difficult to execute. You know, the players are always making decisions with 1 second, 2 second. You know, you don't have a lot of time to think about what you want to do, and it seems like they're always making the right calls. You know, when they're playing well, it's pretty difficult to do that, and especially when you have a team of 5 players that don't really think the same way, it's even harder to do that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But it does show really heavily, like, Tundra, they're playing it really well, but one mistake and those team fights go horribly wrong on their side.
Yeah, it's everything is on a knife's edge. You know, even though Beast Coast is like 15k behind, but they still do a lot of damage with the Lash Ember cores, and with one perfectly placed global silence, they can still definitely win the fights. But Tundra definitely still has the upper hand with this Aegis. I feel like at least Beast Coast, they should try to wait it out, or maybe do what they did last time. You know, time the Aegis, then smoke out, try to take a fight before the Aegis expires, and hope for a good outcome. But Tundra doesn't want to allow that. You know, they're smoking in first.
So bad on level 20, he can get the borrowed time cooldown reduction talent. That one's like 32-second cooldown reduction right now. If he at one point gets the Ags, I mean, for free from Roche, obviously, it gives you a 9-second duration on borrowed time with a 32-second cooldown. That's so heavy. Schofield is going to get caught. Sacred's... Oh, he can buy the shard, but that would also mean he doesn't have a buyback.
Radiant's top tower is under
I think
attack.
you'd still buy the shard, though, when it's high ground defense time.
Yeah, I agree. The shard's nice, but buyback's important too. So, hard choice, man.
Just don't get caught.
Just don't die, yeah?
Yeah. Lessons by DK Truman. Let's see. K1. Okay, he's not going Shivas. He wants another armor tool, which is going to be the AC. That's probably the more conventional tool, considering Tundra. I mean, they have quite a decent amount of healing with the Guardian Greaves, but that's it, I guess. Heart's also pretty okay. 1.6 max health regen. Is it regen? It's actually really high on Skeeter right now.
I think AC is just in general very good against the Monkey. Monkey, Beastmaster, Naga. They do a lot of like physical damage. I think it's the right call, you know, going for the AC over the Shivas here.
Maybe if Lesh. Oh, I'm sad. Sacred went for the Ghost Scepter. It makes a lot of sense. The entire enemy team is primarily physical damage, but no shard. I never get treated with a nice shard. Who do you think this game favors at this point? Like, extending the game.
Probably the Naga. I think late game, the Naga is still very, very strong. The Naga and the Monkey King.
I just had some gigantic lag spikes. No idea what that was. Hopefully I'm A-okay right now.
Are you back in the game?
I am back in the game. It just froze for some reason for a bit. Are there any big talents coming up that could be a huge game changer here?
Level 25, level 20 talents. I guess the Naga level 20 talents pretty decent.
On the strike cooldown from Monkey is also nice because it's a stupidly long cooldown. Otherwise, it's still really long though, 15 seconds.
I mean, you were asking me about like if the game goes late. Like I feel like I would definitely favor the Monkey King Naga. I feel like late game having those 25 cores with the Beastmaster aura. Yeah, Snapfire. I mean, I would be more confident with the Dire's lineup late game. Like Beast Coast lineup late game, like they can still win, but it requires them to execute a lot better with the initiations. They have to play with the global. The Ember jumps in, initiates, try to kill the backlines with the global. But if you go in and you pop global and you don't win the team fight there, you're probably gonna lose the fights.
Secret actually split open his Kai Assange to make the E-Blade, and he's queued up the Halberd for the other piece. That's a nice adjustment, actually.
That's a pretty good idea, I feel. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Considering everything is mostly physical from Tundra, so the E-Blade allows either the Lash to get a quick kill with the burst or save your teammate. And then the Halberd is also really good against their heroes.
Yeah, you just drop it on the monkey. He becomes a lot weaker.
Very, very, very quick thinking. That's a good decision. I would
Still
have definitely
missed the shard though, but
I would have definitely just bought a shot and get flamed.
yeah, that's why he's there and we're here. But granted, you're a plus 5 player. How many times do you build Kaya Sanj?
0.
Exactly. Otherwise, again, you get flamed. Dark Mago almost done. Well, he can't buy the full Ags. See, are there any other item time? Like, right now it's a standoff, but Tundra is just choking out the map, getting a lot more farm going the entire time. Axa and Snaking are really farmed. They've got Snaking close to finishing up a full Lotus Orb as well. Stinger and Schofield have nothing.
They're just waiting for Roche right now. It's not much for them to wait, you know. Like if you look at items, I feel like they already have everything they need.
Stinger's going for Ags. If this gets to level 25 silencer, Ags, a man can hope.
Level 25 silencer with X. Okay.
Easy last word mutes.
I think even if you win, if you team fights in a row, probably not level 25.
So, no, but Silence is the first one to die every single team fight.
Okay, it's a start, you know, PMA. You have to win one fight at a time.
Yeah, one mistake. Next Roach, though, is going to be a big one. That's either a refresh shard or a free Ags. Free Ags seems pretty juicy. Naga's also going for the Nullifier, which is going to be... Well, he's almost done with the full Nullifier. And K1 top side. Arrow is going to connect. Will possibly be forced to pop the borrow time. Actually, no. No borrow time comes out. Gets himself back in time. I don't think there's been a kill happening in like the last 5 minutes. That entire ages, nothing happened.
It's gonna change soon, you know. I feel like beastcoast cannot sit back for this rush, you know. They have to try to contest the rush. If they give up the rush, you just feel like there's literally close to 0 chance to hold the high ground. They need to try to smoke out and take a fight for the rush. Try to place a good ward down and fight for the best. Pop a good global.
Oh, Skeeter going on Schofield. But yep, Force Staff is good. Aphotic Shield as well, towards mid. They're trying to kill off the Alpha Wolf. Sacred actually gets hit by an arrow. Snowball in response. They find at least 250. But there's Skeeter. Can they get out? Schofield, another Force Staff. They have so many good saves on the side of Beast Coast to keep their allies alive. This is so much min-maxing Dota, it's insane. Roach has respawned. Ags Roach.
Roach is up. Ooh. So who is gonna get an X?
Drums on the Beastmaster! I guess Snapfire seems to be a nice one.
Yeah, gobble up, man.
Oh, Snaking's actually getting caught here, but he does have leaps available and the Force Staff as well. Charge into the backline. Dark Mago is trying to get himself out of there. Does have the Fire Remnant down, jumps to the side, but he's out of mana. He's out of BKB. He's out of Fire Remnant. Actually, he does have one somewhere, but he's going to get controlled up, it seems. Sleight of Fist, dodge, Schofield with the save attempt. Ember gets out of there. The Wukongs has been used in the Roach bit. Buyback by Tusk. The problem is no Ember with Remnants right now. And the rest of the team is trying to disengage. Gonna get out. Stinger's gonna get stunned up. He doesn't have Global Silence. The control's there on Sacred. Snowball save again coming out from Schofield. But how much save is it actually? Schofield has to abandon his teammate. The root comes out onto K1. They're hunting for more. They do not care. The mana drain. K1. Burrow time gets popped. And with all the buybacks, Tundra is still at full HP, full mana. Like, they have lost very little in this team fight so far. Schofield, they're trying to kill off Socks on the back end. That is a buyback from Sacred and Schofield. They're both in trouble. Sacred might be a dieback here. Sacred's going to fall. Schofield's the next one down. Double dieback on the side of Beast Coast. And Roshan can just be secured.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Yeah, they're actually just going to push for more. They're going to hunt for more. Dark Mago's going to be chased by 9. Nullify does connect as well on the Ember. He's heavily slowed up, rooted up. The save from K1 is too far away. Yabadan, he just can't do any damage in the team fights because they're constantly on the retreat. Though Dark Mago with the buyback jumps forward. Skeeter healing his allies up with the shard. And they're just going to TP out. They forced out triple buybacks. They can go for Roche. 9 will be left behind though. Actually, I'm
What?
saying that. 9 is going back in though. Gets himself a kill secured. They're hunting for K1. His borrow time has been popped again. The roar onto Dark Mago would be a dieback. That's a huge kill. And Dark Mago, Ember, Sleight of Fist, jumps back to the Fire Remnant just barely. K1 still trying to disengage. 9 hunts for more. And with the Nullify, there's nothing to do. GG gets called. And it's Tundra!
Sagan has been
After a lengthy team fight.
all day.
To go for more.
Tundra Esports. Victory.
And this is just like way too difficult for the Baden, you know. Like I said, the Monkey King late game is really, really good against their heroes. If they don't, get into the late